This is a way to do it. Maybe not the way or the way you would do it, but I'm trying to help out here for the people that just, hey man, I got no clue, so yeah. If you have no clue, this is a way to do it. All right, Almanzo here again. So today I am machining the brass pieces for the I-flap connectors, okay, that go between the two servos on each side, okay. This is 375 thousandths in diameter. This particular piece of raw stock is 0.3765, so 1.5 thou over. Perfectly fine. So I'm going to show you here, I've already been doing some. I'm going to show you here the basic setup. So what you do is, I'm using a 6-jaw chuck here. You don't have to use 3 jaws, perfectly fine, but I already had it in the machine. So what I started out with first is, where's it at here? Let me see, yep. So I loaded the raw stock up, got my tailstock in here first. I used a centering drill and put a center hole in here to make sure that my drill bit tracks true, true to center. So here's a basic setup. So I'm going to move my cross slide back. I can get 3 pieces. I can move my cross slide enough to get 3 pieces out of there. Extending it any further than that, number one, I have the cross slide travel, but any longer than that and it will start chattering, and the rigidity of the material when you're parting it becomes a factor. So okay, let's get this party started. So I'm just gonna, so that'll move like that. And I'm gonna remove my cross slide back. Okay, and turn, small little wheel. Why so small? Tiny little cross slide wheels. Okay, and I'm right in my target range. I'm gonna go forward this way and then see how much backlash I got there? Yeah, I might have to adjust that, but that's for another day. So I go here and I zero it. Okay, now I'm zeroed. All right, let's go in, see if I'm too far back. If I'm too far back, because it looks like I might be, yep. So I'm just going to go out another 40 thousandths there, which just so happens to be the exact, and what do we got here? I'm going to go out another 40 thou. Or actually, okay, there. I'm good there, so I'll just re-zero. Yep, got the backlash out, re-zero my cross slide. Good. So I'm going to touch. I'm actually going to, got a little bit more than I thought there. Okay, and take the backlash out. And let's see how that is. I want to make sure not to hit that drill bit, and a little bit more. Okay, good to go there. All right, so got the backlash out. I'll re-zero this, and I am zeroed. Okay, so what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to just tighten this up just enough to hold that firmly. Well, not really firmly. You want to be able to slide it. So what I'm doing here is I am sliding this till it hits the parting tool. I'll snug up a little bit, and I'll back off with the cross slide there, and I will now snug it down. Okay, so now everything else being equal, I should have a known starting point. So now I go ahead and I start drilling, okay? Of course, if if you're using, you know, yours isn't already got that hole kind of in there. And you do have to go, because the bit will drift over time. So I'm going to watch. If I see this bit starting to oscillate, then I know my hole got slightly skewed. It drifted a little bit. I'll go ahead and redo it again, recenter it with the centering drill, and then continue on. So I go ahead, I drill. I want to make sure to drill probably 300 thousandths deep, because my thickness, my target thickness on this is 250. Plus or minus 10, believe it or not. There's actually quite a bit of, yep, it's not a deal breaker. The thickness of this part does not determine how accurate it is in the assembly. So, but there again, you want to get it as close to 250 as you can. But don't start crying if it's not, you know, if it's off by 10 thou, plus or minus 10 thou, still perfectly fine. Okay, so we start the machine, and we drill. And I can see that it is oscillating. So, it's oscillating more than I care for. Grab the right tool, you big dummy. Oh, there it is. Okay. That is oscillating more than I care for. So obviously that drill bit has drifted on me. So what I will do is I will go in here. We'll remove that. I have this marked because I realize this is the dull side. So I'll go in here. I'll throw this in there. And I hate these ones where they're stamped, because a lot of times the stamping on the tooling can misalign it within a collet, or in this case the 3-jaw Jacobs chuck here. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and recenter that. Yep, get that oscillation out of there. Going slow. Okay, I believe that did it. The hole was a little deeper than I thought it was, but there we go. All right, so again, same thing here. I don't like these drill bits where it is stamped in. See that? Because if it's not been properly finished, yeah, that can, so what I try to do is I try to aim for the open spot on the 3-jaw chuck when I do this. Now what you want to do is you want to choke up on those flutes pretty far. Don't leave any more of the bit sticking out than you need to. And there we go. Can I get to this other one? No, I can't. Oh, wait, yeah, if I move the cross slide. Think. Use brains. There we go. And yeah. Good there. Good there. Good there. All right, so let's see if that helped out with that drill bit oscillating there. Oh yeah. Tiny little bit there, at least on the bottom. Oscillating. over my particular setup, I need to go over 7 turns, 40 thou per turn, plus 37 thou. And that will account for my parting tool, the thickness I want and the thickness of the parting tool. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 37 thousandths. Okay, good there. You'll notice that I don't have any more of this parting tool sticking out than what's necessary, because the longer it is, the more likely it is to chatter. Starting slowly until you got the tool engaging, and feed it in. Go about halfway, back out. I want to deburr the edges. If I can find my needle file, there it is. Carefully deburr the edge. Good. I can go ahead and finish that parting. Grab the calipers of truth. I'm zeroed out. Let's see what we got. Grab it out of the great swarf pile there. Okay, come on. Here we go. All right, let's see. What do we got? 0. $253. I'll buy that. Plus or minus 5. Good to go. Could be plus or minus 10, but I like plus or minus 5. Try another side here. There we go. So that is good to go. It should be noted, at least with my parting tool, that this leaves a slight raised edge on one side. Might be the grind of the parting tool. You know, I've never really used a parting tool before. This side appears fine. So, yeah. Bottom line is, that's not a problem, because when I go for the operation, there is a counter boring operation, I will do it from this side, where it is raised up. So that won't even be there. Okay? The main thing is that the thickness is correct. So there we go. Rinse and repeat. I'll side shift over, run my drill bit in, part it. Yep, same thing. Deburr it. Yep. So there we go. This is a way to do it. Maybe not the way or the way you would do it, but I'm trying to help out here for the people that just, you know, hey man, I got no clue, you know. So yeah. If you have no clue, this is a way to do it. Again, safety, yep. Yeah, if you don't know how to use the equipment that you have and use it safely, yeah, don't do it. Have somebody else make these parts for you. So there you go. Yep, one of many I have to make. Story of my life. So there we go. Okay. Almanzo signing off till the next op on this part.